What's up, tankers? It's Bran Hanso here with another exciting showcase of the best tanking around with the best replays of the month. Before we get to the main course, though, let's have a bit of an aperitif. This battle by T8Z5H3 was a total Tier 10 domination, and then he switched to the Leichttraktor. If you're the kind of person who thinks low-tier battles can't be hype, you are very, very wrong. This is Tier 1, baby, so that means no field modifications, no directives, just pure skill. And these two opponents here have skills in spades. Check out the movement on these guys. Instead of exposing the damaged parts of their tanks, they carefully position themselves so only the areas that are intact are visible. You won't see tactics like these on the global map. They can even go for the base capture while right in the line of fire. This is psychological warfare. They're ready to get sent back to their garage with their heads held high. They're in it to win it. In a way, they've already won the biggest battle. Battle against fear itself. You might be saying, isn't he just playing bots? Yes, our hero is facing off against the AI. Against enemies who have no emotions, doubt, or compassion. Just look at this remorseless killing machine. It scans the area, then destroys itself on purpose in order to give the pathetic human a false sense of security. In the end, though, our brave human managed to outplay the rogue AIs by capturing the base. For this long-fought victory and for stopping the rise of the machines, we award the commander of the Leichttraktor with 1,000 gold and the title of this episode's warm-up. Now that your engines are nice and warmed up, let's move on to our nominees. First up is xxxtech XXX. Old Tech here is helping us ride the storm that is the Bourrasque. Good news if you're a decent player. Unlike this reckless colleague here. Or this STRV who charged forward to spot the enemy, I guess? Well, as long as they're having fun. Some bad news. We're at the bottom of the list, and against Tier 9 and 10 vehicles, the Bourrasque needs to do more than just stand awkwardly in the bushes at the spawn point. Things are tough, but they're working out somehow. Our paper-thin tank is putting up a fight against the Tier 10 heavies without taking a single hit. That's the magic of timing and movement. Is it a bird? A plane? No, it's just an ELC even that's going for some aggressive spotting. Kudos, ELC even. But aggression has its drawbacks. Unfortunately, the Allies forgot about that and got wrecked. It's 3 against 6. We're trying to even the score, but the black hole on the IS-7 side has a different idea. Let's run away and reload. And we catch a tank destroyer. Well, maybe not. Shooting the Bourrasque's gun is a delicate art form. Let's run away again. And now it's 1 against 4, including the IS-7. Forget about that one for now and head towards the Rheinmetall Bourrasque Waffen. That's 1 down, so it's time to retreat. Ouch! What should we press to fix the tank? We're thirsty for some sweet revenge, but the arty has managed to escape. And in the meantime, someone has gone in for a base capture. It seems there's some sort of a connection. Wait, hang on a minute. Let's not be in a rush to head back to the garage just yet. We need to get an enemy off the radar first. Now we can burst out and finish off the artillery, using the long reload time of heavy tanks to still not penetrate the IS-7's armor again. In the meantime, we are getting oh so close to the base capture. And yes! We roll inside the circle and block the capture at the very last second. Take that, heavies. The IS-3 hits the track and we can finally penetrate the magical side skirt of the IS-7. We fire off the second shell and ride off into the sunset. Now it's a good old-fashioned 1v1 against the IS-3. It has more HP, has better armor, and controls the base. But we have the Bourrasque. Time to put all our cards on the table and go for a 1-2 punch. Fly like a butterfly, sting like the Bourrasque. Gotcha! The IS-3 missed, super lucky for us. Any cool battle like this is a combination of skill and luck. It's time for the final standoff. We jump out and swing, but we get knocked off our track and miss. But that was just the left hook. Here's the right uppercut. Beautiful, just beautiful. XXXtech XXX, here's your gold and honorary title of Exemplary Performance of the Month. Now you have a tale to tell your grandkids. It's Tank Destroyer time with Power Chicken 645 in the GSOR 1008 and their fellow platoon member in the STRV S1. Let's briefly talk about how to play TDs correctly. Everyone should know that when you're in a TD, you need to occupy the nearest bush at the start of the battle and stay there until the bitter end. Every vehicle with the patented triangle mark next to their name is destined for the bushes. There is simply no other way to play a TD. Don't even think about taking the flank to trade HP, provide fire support to medium and heavy tanks. If you do that, you'll have to actually move, and you'll need to equip something other than the camouflage net and binocular telescope, which is just crazy. In this battle, though, it just so happened that we accidentally made it to the front line. This is a disaster. Even worse, the enemy has knocked out 2 out of 3 flanks and occupied the Allied base. Nothing to do for now but decap the base. We gotta hurry. 98, 99, the capture is called off. We got it. The LT-432 goes to capture their own garage, and we unload our remaining shells into the Lanson while reaching for cover. We need to survive. But the Grill 15 thinks otherwise. It lowers its helmet's visor and charges right at us. It's going to ram us with its horns and finish us off with a point-blank shot. By some miracle, we managed to escape, alive and somehow in the lead. Our team has accomplished wonders, but the battle isn't over yet. Let's help our ally with the fearsome T-110E4, although, upon closer inspection, the roof isn't all that fearsome. And the ally takes out the last opponent. A glorious battle. Power Chicken 645 not only proved themselves as powerful as their name suggests, but also won the title of Defender of the Month. Now, who's going to be high caliber? This honorary title is awarded to Private Pew Pew Pew, piloting their Tortoise. Let's jump into their vehicle and, well, clearly we don't need to keep up with the first 2 minutes of this battle. Now we're talking. We are launching headfirst into the clash in key position. About 99.99% of battles on El Haluf are decided right here. Finally, a worthy opponent. This battle of heavily armored titans will be, wait for it, legendary! Or maybe not so much. The armor behind the T-95's front wheel can be more disappointing than the Game of Thrones finale. But now we've finally found ourselves a suitable foe. The Super Conqueror, aside from having a really cool name, is one of the best Tier 10 heavies. No, it's looking a little too intently at our commander's cupola. Best to retreat. Only to return with a vengeance! The Scorpion distracted the Super Conqueror, and now we can utilize our amazing DPM without risking all of our HP. We tease the Panzer a bit, and it fires. We can win this! There's also the STRV S1, but going head-on against the Tortoise, let's just say that's an unwise move. We won on this flank, but lost the other, and the enemy is already at our base. Time for a little defense. Thanks to some skilled shell deflecting and our advantageous position on the hill, we can easily dispatch the T-110E4. Only to immediately get hit by a Tier 8. Ow. For some reason, they decided they could keep hanging out in that position. Although I guess if their end goal was to go back to their garage, well, mission accomplished. Then, as a true assault TD, there's only one thing we can do: square off against the closest opponent. We finish off the Su-130PM no problem, then wind up with the Scorpion against... spoke too soon there. Now, we are alone against the artillery and the Waffenträger. We go in for the capture and spot the artillery. This is a godsend. Let's remove these pesky pieces from the chessboard so we can go mano a mano against this German tank destroyer. We've got the base, and it's an unexpected line of attack. The capture is blocked. The enemy is at the rear. We have some time to push forward a bit. There it is, with full HP to boot. We turn around and take a bit of damage. Then we fire an HE shell to return the favor, and another one. The enemy tries to outmaneuver us and manages to sneak away. But not for long. The Tortoise's quick reload speed puts a solid end to this standoff. But it's not the reload speed alone that caused a whopping 10,000 points of combined damage and won the battle. And it wasn't the armor. This was all private. Pew, 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 baby! And with that, we congratulate you with the title of High Caliber! If you enjoyed these battles, make sure you smash that like button. These folks played their hearts out, and the least you can do is give them a quick thumbs up. And send us your replays by clicking the link in the description, and you could be featured in a future episode. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel and hit that notification bell to get instant updates on our next episode. See you then!